with people, and then I say certain things that trigger jealousy or trigger hate or envy or trigger, why does that make that person chosen? When in reality, the chosenness 144 is actually the call that those people took to wake up and align themselves with their soul's purpose. And those who did the work, because many are called, few are chosen who do the work. And if you've been following me since 2021, you can honestly tell the work that I have been putting in. So at the end of the day, if people feel any type of way because of the divine power and gifts and talents, I'm very psychic. I'm very intuitive. I'm very able to see. Like, I can literally do visions. I literally can see, like, shit while my eyes is open because my pineal gland is motherfucking open. My third eye is open. I'm able to see spirits on people, and then also the devils and demons attached to the spirits, as well as if they have anything attached to them, as well as I'm able to see the auras. So basically what that means is if your aura is darkened, but you have like a little light being covered up, that means there's still hope for you. There's potential. However, if you're all the way dark and your aura is giving that dark, elusive, nasty, dark, demonic, low vibrational energy, it's no help for you. You already sold your soul, and at that point in time, I can't really do anything for you. And when I say this, I'm not triggering or targeting you intentionally, but I'm saying this as a generalization because a lot of people don't get when I talk generalization. I don't direct things to individuals because at the end of the day, if the shoe fits, fucking wear it. Lace that bitch up, tie that shit tight. If it resonates, motherfucking take what resonates and leave what the fuck doesn't. Otherwise, motherfucking don't sit over here arguing and go back and forth with me because I'm just speaking the truth. Now, if it triggers you, if it hurts you, if it makes you feel some type of way, maybe that's a sign for you to sit there and go within because you haven't fully worked on everything that you need to be working on. Back to what I was saying. So I have the gift of, I have every gifted ability. And then on top of that, I can channel without tarot cards, without divinational tools. I'm also one of those powerful manifestors that can literally bring anything into manifestation. Like, I literally manifested my brother's heart the exact time and day that he was gonna get his heart. And I kept telling him that too. But after he got his heart, he got mad, he got upset, he got jealous, and then started taking it as, oh, well, this, that, and the third guy, this, that, and the third, I did, blah, 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 it was meant, blah, 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 blah. When in reality, baby, it's been how long? But when I start putting forth that work, that power, and that manifestation, and I was around every single fucking day in your energy, guess what the fuck happened? You got your heart August 30th on the exact same day our mama passed. So, at the end of the day, nobody can take that motherfucking shit away from me. Because Spirit told me that shit. I predicted that shit 4 months before it even fucking happened, bruh. Very gifted, very talented. It's a lot of shit that I predicted. And then on top of that, every time my parents passed away or every time somebody passed away, they would come to me because I would actually have to walk them down to the actual transition of the spirit. You know what I'm saying? I was a death doula, and I'm still a death doula. And then on top of that, I was born 2 hours on the line. Not many people can say that and still be here. Not many people can say they got hit by a car and perfectly fine. Actually, matter of fact, the dude that was in Las Vegas, Nevada, on the way to Phoenix, he got hit by a car. You see he was in the hospital, right? I got hit by a car and y'all didn't see me in the hospital. Matter of fact, y'all saw me dancing the exact same day. So at the end of the day, it's one of those moments where I'm divinely protected, I'm divinely aligned, and I really been doing the work. Like, I isolate myself. I ain't even been smoking since, honestly, 11, 12 days ago. I haven't ate in 12 days. Been fasting spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and financially. Honestly, I've been doing a lot of things that a lot of people are just not able or capable of doing. I honestly remember in 2024, I fasted for 90 days so that way I could turn vegan. And that's how I became plant-based, because I ended up fasting for 90 days and my whole palate changed to the point where I was able to actually release the addiction that I had over meat products, etc., regarding around meat, you know, you feel me? And after being 585 pounds, not too many people are able to say they were able to put the work, the energy, and the time and effort into themselves naturally without sitting over here and opting out for a lazy technique, which is a surgery. Or, was it back for sure? Like, Jenny Craig, motherfucking Weight Watchers, this, that, and the third, like, I really did not have to go through that process to lose weight. You know, you see what I'm saying? I lost it naturally, and it's because of my discipline. It's because of the person I am, And too many people ask, and too many people be like, oh, I wish I had a waist snatch like that. I wish I could live the life that you live. I wish I could be you when I get older, this, that, and the third. When in reality, people don't want to do the shit that I do to become who I am. People can't be exactly what I am to get to where I need to be, X, Y, and Z, because of the fact that they don't like to put in the work. A lot of people don't like to be uncomfortable. I have no problem with being uncomfortable. I had no problem with falling all the way down to the bottom and then motherfucking get back up again. Yeah, back up again. So honestly, regarding the conversation of this comment, but it's honestly, a lot of people are chosen, and a lot of people have gifts and talents. But a lot of people end up losing and end up getting their gifts and talents stripped because they're messing with the wrong people and they do things against other people. Me personally, I don't ever do anything against anyone. I don't wish nothing bad against people. I don't hurt nobody. I don't want to harm nobody. I genuinely love everybody. I genuinely love the world. I genuinely love people, animals, plants, anything that lives, breathes, even shit that don't live and breathe. And I walk in my purpose every single day. I spread light, I spread enlightenment, I spread encouragement, I spread motivation, and I spread motherfucking positivity. And because I do spread positivity, love, light, knowledge, as well as tough love and unconditional love and thought processes and perspectives where I'm able to put myself in other people's perspectives and shit like that. At the end of the day, it's one of those moments where, and I done forgive everybody that did me wrong. I done forgave myself for doing myself wrong, for allowing those people to do me wrong. I forgive a lot of situations and concepts and etc. The only reason I was still talking about this specific topic is because when I first went through this topic and went through the situation with my uncle breaking both my devices, my aunt blacking both my eyes, it was because they were jealous. Even my uncle said to me, he said, you're posting on TikTok, this, that, and the third. I hear you have a lot of followers, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. He was also watching my pockets. He was like, oh, your Timberlands cost $200 per shoe, when in reality, this motherfucker didn't even know I was barely paying fucking $80. All up in the Kool-Aid, don't even know the fucking flavor, because he was too worried about how much money I was spending, because he wanted the money for himself. And my aunt, she actually was jealous of me as well, because she wanted one of her daughters to be famous. She actually asked me specifically to put one of her daughters on and teach her one of her daughters in this, that, and the third. And honestly, her daughter that she wanted me to teach was jealous of me, mad at me, manipulated my aunt and lied to my aunt like I did X, Y, and Z to her, and said something around her that I never fucking said to her dumb ass. So at that point in time, and then my aunt tried to manipulate an apology out of my ass, and I was just like, baby, I'm not fucking apologizing to this little shawty walk. Like, this my fucking cousin. She can either get the fuck on or motherfucking get the fuck off. Like, one thing about it, and two motherfucking things, I know who the fuck I am, and I know what the fuck I said. So if I can't remember me saying that shit, that means it was never fucking said. And one thing about it, that was giving jealousy and hate, because at that point in time, she wanted me to do X, Y, and Z and put her on and basically like create the content for her dumb ass. And I'm just sitting over here like, baby, if you see me doing this shit, I didn't have no fucking help. I didn't get no guide. I didn't get no teaching. Like, baby, get on the motherfucking shit. I told her what the fuck I did. I was consistent and I posted. Like, the fuck else did you expect? And then on top of that, when I was posting, I had been posting for a while, and I just did not expect the motherfucking go viral. So if she's sitting over there expecting for X, Y, and Z to pop the fuck off, then at the end of the day, that's the reason why she's literally casting away the shit. At the end of the day, I'm just sitting over here like, yeah, I saw everybody for what they is. Even, like, all my family members was jealous. Like, a lot of people was mad, upset. They just did not like the fact that I was doing. I had money. I had the ability to do X, Y, and Z. I could do X, Y, and Z for others, and they just did not like that. And then they tried to gaslight the thought process, like, oh, you barely spend money, and blah, 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 you got all this money and don't spend money. When, in reality, when you think about it, who is spending the money that motherfucking shit be having? Like, who is spending over $20, $40, $50 for a pot roast? Or what, a Boston butt, just so you can have some pork barbecue whenever the fuck you want it, and I'm the fucking one cooking it. Nobody was paying me for the motherfucking money I was spending on the motherfucking foods. Nobody was helping me with shit that I was motherfucking doing for other folks. And yeah, I never sat over here and asked for a motherfucking handout. You know, you feel me? Okay, hello, the fuck?